I know this is off topic, but I feel like the Stag Lord was undead. Just because of the whole bed thing. So, now we've reached the main chambers. This is the throne room where you'll hold court and receive visitors. Let me draw your attention to this large map depicting your barony and surroundings. We'll mark all the important scout reports and other duties worthy of your grace's attention. Hello, my dear friend. Lander Labetta, the young noble from Bavoy who've chosen for an emissary, greets you with a distracted nod. I'm glad to see you in good health. I don't see how you remain so steady in these circumstances. It makes a wide gesture with his hand, obviously meaning something larger than your throne room. But in truth, I shouldn't worry. A little effort, and this barony will become a rich and prosperous land, right? Barony effects, community +6. Oh, dude. I like this. I don't know what it does yet, but I like it. New event, trade agreement with Sertova, agreement with Elusif. Esvanki's offer, pillage the Temple of the Elk, rebuild the Temple of the Elk. Difficulty level of your barony. You may change the difficulty level of your barony at any time or set the automatic. If you set the automatic, you won't have to deal with most government decisions. It will take care of automatically and your barony will never fail. However, this will also prevent you from unlocking any governance-related achievements. Since ruling seems to be a new thing for you, I'll put the matter simply. There are two kinds of issues that the Baron must address, the boring ones and amusing ones. You have servants and advisors that handle all the boring problems, and you can give them orders from wherever you please, from wherever it pleases you. But sometimes, an urgent matter will arise, a dragon attack, or the visit of some noble dignitary like myself. Events like these demand the Baron's personal presence in the capital. We'll mark these events on the map too. According to the ancient tradition of Brevoy and most of the river kingdoms, rulers in these parts find it convenient to receive visitors and chop off heads at the beginning of each month. I know well that traditions can be tedious, but nevertheless I advise you to visit the capital on important days. But here's the main thing, you should start choosing people to fill the key positions right away. Your clerics, Jod and Tristian, were the first to beg for an audience. I'll leave you to your thoughts from now, and I'm sure you'll make wise decisions of that, I have no doubt. That is a lot of reading. I'm about to learn everything about how to manage a kingdom. Your Grace, allow me to congratulate you on receiving the title of Baron. I am confident that you'll be able to bring order to these troubled lands. Though, to be honest, that isn't exactly what we wanted to speak to you about. Tristian and I have been talking a great deal about what happened at the Temple of the Elk. It doesn't all make sense to us yet, but one thing is clear. There's a powerful curse at work. It corrupted the very essence of that sacred place, steeping it with prurience. I am disgusted with whoever could do this. And now there's a new woe. Tristy and I believe the curse did not simply disperse of its own accord. There's a place near the capital rumored by the locals to be cursed. Tristy and I visited this dreadful place, and we felt the same putrance at the Temple of the Oak. What is this place? Where is it? There's a bald hilltop not far from here, to the north of the capital. Its crown is entirely barren of life. The locals believe that rituals glorifying the dark gods were held there, back in ancient times. There is no longer any trace of such rituals, but the air around the hilltop is heavy to the point of stifling. This place is like a rotting wound, closed but not healed. And this wound will undoubtedly open again. Christine and I felt something approaching, something ominous. The curse will soon return to plague us once more. I swear by Aristil. I would be happy to accompany you, but I would not expect to see anything new there at present. I agree with Tristian. We have been to this hilltop as barren, but filled with a dense atmosphere of unease. But what do you suggest? The curse will grow in strength, and we predict it will reach the peak of its strength in about 1 month. That's when we should visit the bald hilltop and resolve this issue. For now, we can only wait and prepare. We beg your pardon, Your Grace. We're intervening with you, getting the grasp of your barony. I'm sure you have even more pressing matters at hand right now. Whew. So much reading.
My life is a burden.
The barony has 10 basic stats, each supervised by an advisor. They are as follows: population, loyalty, military, economy, divine, relations, stability, magic, culture, and espionage. Stats increase if your governance is successful and decrease if events don't end well or other negative factors are placed in your way. Don't let your barony stats drop to 0 or lower. This will cause your subjects to riot and your state will begin to crumble. Each stat has certain milestone or ranks with them. Every 20 points in a stat will increase your rank. Rank 1 unlocks a corresponding advisor position for that stat. Further development of the stat and the upgrades to its ranks will be possible only if you have an advisor in the relevant position. Governing your barony will require 1 advisor for each stat. You may appoint your companions as well as some of the Stolen Lane citizens into these advisor positions. Each of the 10 positions has at least 3 characters who are qualified to hold it. Not all of these characters will be willing to serve you right away. Some of them will need to be convinced. Appointing others will require completing an assignment for them or rendering them some other service. Every advisor acts on their own ideology. They have their own opinions on everything that happens in your domain. Therefore, you may want to select characters whose governance philosophy is consistent with yours. Open the Advisor tab on the right side of the screen, click on an empty slot, and select a character to appoint them as an advisor. Every barony stat gains a bonus from a specific ability of the appointed advisor. The exact size of the bonus is indicated in the upper right corner of the advisor's card. Only advisors may address the problems, opportunities, and sudden events that occur in your domain and require immediate attention. Don't leave these positions vacant. The name of the barony cannot be changed later in the game. The Box Court. Oh. Click your capital icon to open this settlement map. Village, Chustel. You may construct buildings to increase your barony stats. Each building has a cost in BP and a construction time. You may construct several buildings simultaneously. To start construction, select the building you need from the list on the right side of the screen and place an empty slot in the settlement. Buildings may provide special bonuses if you meet certain conditions. Most commonly, 2 buildings must stand close together to grant the bonus. Make sure you use this feature to your full benefit when planning a settlement. Some buildings can only be placed in designated spots or areas. As examples, a pier must be built on water and a mill must be built with no other buildings around it. Demolish a building to get rid of it, recover half the resources you spent on construction. If you want to move a building, you will have to demolish the old one, getting half the resources you spent on to construct it in a new desired slot for half the price. You won't have to spend any extra BP, but you will have to wait for construction to finish in the location. Okay, wow. Chimerica, is there a lot of stuff to this? How long will that take for construction? 10 days. Oh, that's a lot. Oh man. This is a lot. Locals are bored and don't know what to do with themselves. It's the perfect moment to hold a celebratory event. But what exactly? High Priest. May claim new regions to expand your territory. Open the Regions tab on the right side of the screen and select the relevant project at the bottom of the screen. Claiming a region will allow you to significantly increase your barony stats and found settlements in the new lands. Here's what you must do to claim a new region. Meet special regional conditions, that is, complete a quest to reach a certain rank in one of the stats. Collect sufficient BP for the claim. Find an unoccupied advisor who can take charge of the claim. As soon as you start the Kingdom project to claim your region, time will automatically speed up for the next 14 days, the time it takes for your advisor to claim the region. After the next territory is claimed and annexed into your domain, the boundaries of the state will change. You receive all the bonuses granted by the claimed region. Okay. Rebuild the Temple of the Elk. That's gonna take him how long? Zvonki Keeg, High Priestess of Aristil from Restov, has a strong interest in spreading the Stag God's faith across the region. He's eager to build a shrine dedicated to Aristil on our lands, but at his own expense. Accept this offer, you wish to gain a useful ally. Don't have anyone to handle that stuff yet. I need someone for money. I don't have a treasurer. That's bad. Insufficient funds. So what do I do from here? Alright. Well, that was a lot to talk about.
How may I serve you, Your Grace?
Garrus is the name of a noble house in Brevoy, is it not? You're a noble, then?
Used to be. It's only a name now, nothing more. The House Garess are a noble family in Brevoy. They own several mines in the Galushkin Mountains. My father Evan is cousin to Lord Howland Garess, but he's my father no longer. In any case, I brought shame upon my name and was punished accordingly. The family disowned me. I fled to Restov and took up the life of a simple mercenary, until I received an assignment here in the Stolen Lands.
Tall young man of 17 stands before you. He's it's greetings. Certainly be in high spirits. Truly high spirits indeed. Just this morning I received news from Brevoy. My illustrious mother, may the gods prolong her years, is terribly upset by the appearance of yours truly. She's dispatched search parties to the neighboring provinces, discreetly of course. She fears whatever scandal might arise due to my absence. Well, it's not the first time she's gone to such length. What's going on between the... I don't like politics. I don't like politics. No.
Trail me.
Oh. Ooh.
I greet you, my savior. You who defeated those who nearly brought my ruin. I see your fate has changed since last we met. Now you are the ruler who will determine the destiny of these lands. I am their living heart, the whisper of the wind, the strength of rivers, the luxuriant growth of the meadows. Do you wish to touch this power? I will show you a place where we can finally meet in flesh, you and I. Deep in the woods, there is an old mossy ruins long abandoned, nearly swallowed by the thicket. There is an old tree growing among the stones in the yard, which I remember as a seed. The shadow under its green crown I call my verdant chambers. Visit me there, my lord, and come alone. A nymph's reward awaits you.
I was happy to help. I'll see you soon in the verdant chambers.
So long. I will await you there, as the ground waits for spring under the heavy winter's snow.
Step, step, step.
Well, let's check out everything else. It's weird to have our own town now.
Time becomes distance.
Flaming bastard sword. What? Wow. There's a lot of more stuff. Corrosive heavy flail. This could be useful. I am a dummy. For some reason... Dang it. I sold my enchanted armor. Let us save.
My life is a burden. Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
We need to go to a tavern, actually. Can I not sleep in the tavern? Okay.